Alright, I'll be right back. I heard you, baby girl. You want to come in, don't you? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Alrighty, back to... It's a new day. Yes, it is. Okay. Okay. It's 11:11. I just want to apologize for cutting other videos off. Just got home. The first time I cut the video off, it was because our car wouldn't start, and I wanted to get off, so not too much. If we had to call somebody, I could call somebody. Second video I started, it wasn't happening. I didn't feel like it. Okay, now what I was saying. We just left Perkins. I love that restaurant. They're very, very, very friendly there. I never had any bad service, or services, I should say. And still hot, but yeah, coffee. I want to talk a little bit about me losing viewers. It all started over the video I made talking about my dislikes for Donald Trump. For one, I'm going to say, as God as my witness, I do have my First Amendment rights of freedom of speech, which I can say whatever I want to, and as long as I'm not threatening to hurt nobody or do damage or vandalize anything, then I can pretty much say whatever I want. I don't really care for me losing viewers because I knew I was going to take heat on that. I don't care. My goal is on YouTube, and I'm doing this for myself and nobody else, to also get a channel started where I can actually live stream. I want to do this for myself. I want to prove that I can, and prove to everybody else I can do something for myself without needing any help. That's why I don't care what I say on there. I gotta watch what I say, cause what I say reflects back on me, my family, and my church. That's the only reason I have to watch what I have to say. So, let's move on from this. What I have to say about Trump. I don't like the guy, personally. Even before he ran for president. Everybody thinks, oh, because he's president, that has a lot to do with why I don't personally like him. I never liked the guy from the beginning. I'm not going to like him now. The man stuck us into a war we shouldn't even be in. No offense to Iran or any other country out there. I like everybody. I don't care if they're from Europe, France, Australia, Iran, Iraq. I like everybody. My dislike for Trump is on a whole different page. He's gonna get us all killed. That's what he's gonna do. But I didn't get on here to rant and rave about that. I wanted to talk about, losing viewers. I don't have to like that I'm losing viewers. Or I don't have to like I'm losing viewers. Losing viewers is a privilege. A privilege that anybody that's on any social media app that does live streaming like I do, it's a whole different ball game. I respect that people don't like me. I completely understand that. I do understand that very few people like me. Don't bother me. But I'm trying to do something for myself. Because my dad, before he got sick and he passed away, he always told me, he goes, son, you need to do something for yourself. If you prove to people you can do something for yourself, and then you won't have to depend on anybody else to help. So this is the first thing I've done on my own. I started this on my own. I know I had my daughter, my wife, my Justin, my daughter's boyfriend on here. They helped me out. But now it's my turn to do this. It's time for me to do videos for myself now. I would love more viewers. I would love more subscribers. I would love to see a lot more comments on my videos. I don't care if they're hateful, nice, loving, or disrespectful. I just want to see something. I've done nothing to nobody except be honest. Just be completely honest with people. Maybe that's why nobody likes me. Very few people like me. But the only thing that does matter is that God. I'm still attached to God by going to church, by praising God, and believing and trusting in God. I don't need anybody here on earth to like me. And if you do, that's fine. I mean, more and more time goes on with me. I praise God that I praise and I thank Him so much for letting me wake up every morning. And if I remember to bless my food, I bless my food. The last few weekends have been rough. Going to church. Haven't been there for about 3 or 4 Sundays now, and there's a complete reason why for that. All the snow we had. If we have snow, it covers the roads just a little bit, stops us from going. Last Sunday, my back was hurting so bad that the pain was in my spine. In the middle of my spine, in my back. I don't know what happened there. If I did go to church, I wouldn't have been able to stand. I like to do all that. And I like to, to raise my hand. I mean, hold my hands held high in the air. to show God that I appreciate him and I love him and I respect him and I definitely acknowledge God. But this video was just to get on and do a little bit of everything. I know I talked a little bit about Trump. I don't care. I just want people out there to acknowledge what they've done to our country by voting him in where he's putting us in to war. Does it bother me that we're in war? Not really, because the next big war is World War III, and that's the final war in this chapter of this world.
Alright.
But when it comes to anything else, I'm not going to worry. Even the war, I'm not even going to worry about the war. I'm leaving that in God's hands. I believe God's going to destroy this world before any human does. That's how much faith and belief I have in God. And personally, I think everybody should know of God and the powers he does hold over all of us, even people in different countries. I didn't get on here to preach. I wanted to get on here and talk. The people that's doing wrong will straight up answer to God. Let me rephrase that. Every one of us here on earth will answer to God. And we're all not going to be able to lie to God about things, because God knows everything. God is our creator. God did put us here. Like I said, I don't hate nobody. I just like the things they do and the choices they make. But back to my viewers. I'm not going to beg you guys to stay. I'm not going to beg you guys to like or leave comments. That's for you to make decisions about. But I'd like to see some more subscribers, viewers, and comments. The only comments I got right now is from my daughter. Does it bother me? I'm not setting out 40,000 viewers or subscribers. Nah, it don't bother me. But I'm trying to do this for me. I'm actually wanting a YouTube link. It would prove to me that I've actually done something without help. Without my dad's help. Without my mom's help. That will prove that I can do stuff for myself. This is what this video is about. It's about the YouTube world. Don't get me wrong. I love YouTube. I love Facebook. I love TikTok. I love Instagram. I love any social media app that's put in front of us. But for people to misuse these social media apps for drugs, alcohol, violence, and sex, or pornography, is completely wrong. I have decided to do something for myself for once. I'm not doing it for my family. I'm not doing it for anybody but myself. Respect. I don't ask too much out of people. I don't even ask too much out of people from work. I do have people I do trust at work. I don't have too many family members I can trust, but I can tell you who I can trust. My mother, father-in-law, and my brother-in-laws. I can trust them. But the one I can really trust is God. God's not going to turn his back on me. God will never turn his back on you. You got to believe that. I can't talk you into believing that because you guys have your own beliefs. But when that time comes, when you're standing before the Lord Almighty, then you have to remember one thing. You can't lie, because God knows everything. God knows what you're going to say from day to day. God knows every little hair on your head. God knows every mistake you're going to make after you make the first 400 mistakes. You have to realize there is a higher power, and it's not the president. It's our Creator. The author of the Bible is God. He handpicked the ones he wanted to write in that book. And everybody wrote their stories in this are good writers. I can't make nobody be good. I can't make I can't make people be bad. I am who I am. I'm trying real hard to live my life for God. God comes first in my life, then my wife, then my children, and then our pets. I trust in one man, and that's God. God will never take things away like humans would, or will. God is kind, loving, and caring. You say, why does God let everything bad happen? God is putting us through a test in life to see if we can pass that test without getting hurt, without getting killed. God wants us to figure out things for ourselves, but He's always there to help, morning, night, and day. And just believe. Go to church. Pick the perfect religion you can find. I am a Pentecostal. My wife's a Pentecostal. My daughter is a Pentecostal. We cannot, if it wasn't for God, we wouldn't be able to breathe. Actually, we wouldn't even be here. God gives us our air, our ability to think for ourselves, our ability to use the restroom for ourselves, our ability to work for ourselves, I'm sorry. God's a real caring, loving man. I do thank God for everything He gave us. By right, us here on earth we don't deserve nothing that God puts in front of us. We don't even deserve half the stuff He's given us. But He's kind enough to give us stuff. He gave us women to marry and have kids with, and to have kids and have families and everything else. So if you want to thank anybody for the stuff that you have, remember who comes first. God. I didn't really want to get on here and talk about God because most of my videos are not about religion. It's about my life out here in this world. My videos are mostly for views and subscribers. But I am going to say, if you like this video, drop a like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys. Take care of one another, and I'll see you on my next video.